to own him, aiming at his 6th Sydney Cup. He's almost old enough to vote. The 9-year-old by Dame Win. Sticking out of the track will help him. Getting up to I wouldn't say his preferred distance, more a mile and a half is his preferred distance. He'll be working home well.
That $15.40, about $6 of unders compared to on track. Now, there has been support for this one. Red Lord, the 4-year-old by Redute's Choice. 23 starts, $5.60 and $2.30. Peter Roble for Anthony Cummings.
Coming off Group 2 weight for age form in the St George Stakes. Only beaten a touch less than 5 lengths. Drops to 53.5. He's my selection.
Okay, there you go. Red Lord, the 23 starts for those 3 wins. Moving on to number 4. Philosophy, the Zabeel 8-year-old, 22 starts for the 4 wins and 7 minors. Barrier number 2, Tim Clark taking the ride for Kim War.
8-year-old only had the 22 starts, had his share of problems. Doesn't mind this distance. 5 goes at the distance, has been placed on 3 occasions. Hasn't raced for 42 days. I'd like to see what he can do here.
Indeed. Number 5, Cheerio to Hamilton Island because it's Bellagio win. 18 starts for the 5 wins, the 4-year-old by Dahir. Jeff Lloyd taking the ride for Chris Waller. $2.70 on the tote. That's about 10 cents of unders.
In career best form, going for a hat-trick, and why couldn't you do it? He's flying at the moment. Jeff Lloyd is on board here. Got him home in good style last start. He could well be the one to beat.
Gaze On is the number 6. Any old price, both on track and certainly on the New South Wales tote, approaching $30.
Needs to do a little bit more than recent starts. So 2,000 metres will suit him as well. Drawn barrier 1, that could be a bit of a plus. Needs to do more for mine.
Parfumier is the 7. No real support for it as well. Coming out $5 on track to be almost equal to what you're seeing there on the New South Wales tote.
Well held by Delago Star last time, and Delago Star hasn't exactly franked that form. He's a handy stayer on his day, but there's a few smarter ones here.
Ty Angland will take the ride on the 5-year-old Don't Tell Ted. Once again, Don't Tell Ted coming out into the $21 region, both on the tote and also on track.
Drops from 59.5 last start to 53, a drop of 6.5 kilos. That'll help him big time today. More than capable stayer on his day. He's drawn barrier 10 for Ty Angland.
Blake Shin in good form as we've seen today. He takes the ride on the number 9 Manapuri. A little bit of support for it, being kept very solid.
Yeah, lightly raced 4-year-old man by Volkswagen. Just had the 8 starts, Gay Waterhouse trains. Led into the final stages last start and was caught by Dane Flyer. Won its couple before that. She's racing well, this mare. She's looking for some more important black type here.
Richie, speaking of Dane Flyer, that is the next horse we'll take a look at. The number 10, the 6-year-old by Catbird, Dane Flyer. On track, just easing slightly, the number 10.
He doesn't win out of turn, does he? 2 wins from 30 starts. But look, a last start winner. He's tough, he's consistent. There's no reason why he can't figure in the finish again.
Richard, those are our runners for the Parramatta Cup. You can scratch 11 and 12. What are your thoughts?
I thought Red Lord would be pretty hard to beat here. I reckon that coming back from weight for age racing, where he wasn't beaten all that far and dropping in weight, look, he's enigmatic. That's what he is. He's hard to get on his day. I reckon today's his day. To beat Bellagio when he's racing in great form at the moment, no doubt, and Spirited Tara for 3rd. So 3, 5 and 1, Frank.
There are moves for both Red Lord and Bellagio win now on track. We've got Red Lord at about $1 under the New South Wales tote price of $5 and Bellagio win coming in the 10 cents. Set it up, Mark Shing.
Thanks a lot, Frank. And yeah, they've really only backed 2 horses here, Bellagio win and also Red, who was working home nicely at the end of St George last start. And they'll obviously find this extra 200 metres to his liking here. So this race starting in the chute, which is now well behind the new stand, so we don't get any view of them at the stalls. They are starting to move in for the running of the Parramatta Cup, moving up into line for the Cadbury Boost Totally Nuts Parramatta Cup. Bellagio went $2.70 on the tote. Red Lord is at $5. So he's come into about 13 to 4 on track, or 4.20. Been well supported. Manapuri at 6.20 is unders. Now Manapuri about to move in. Dane Flyer about to come forward with Don't Tell Ted. So we're pretty close to a start here. I think Don't Tell Ted will be the last one to move in. No, Spirit of Tara still out of line with Red Lord. So still got a couple to come forward. Just relying on the camera shots here to let us know when they're all ready. So it looks like they're set now. Parramatta Cup about to go. Starter picks up the button. Racing in the Parramatta Cup, and Gaze On jumped out well, and so too did Manapuri up on the outside. And Shin wants to lead on Manapuri, followed by Parfumia, Philosoph, and Bellagio Win jumped out okay. Spirit of Tara next from Dane Flyer. County Tyrone getting well back, so too as Don't Tell Ted. and Red Lord is going back to the tail of the field. It's Manapuri in front, but Parfumia is going up on the outside. It's pulling a little bit, and at the end of 400 metres, they're the leaders. Gaze on is third on the rail. Dane Flyer starting to take closer order, whipping up around the outside, followed by Philosoph, and Bellagio Winner sixth on the fence. He'd give the leaders about 4 lengths as they settle fully into stride. A length and a half to Spirit of Tara. Similar gap to County Tyrone, Don't Tell Ted, and Red Lord last of all. They speed up along the back, and Dane Fly went up to challenge Manapuri for the lead. 1,200 metres to go, and it's Manapuri on the inside, kicking up again to lead narrowly from Dane Flyer, and now they drop the pace again. Gaze on third, Parfumia goes back to fourth, and then came Philosoph and County Tyrone. Now Bellagio wins out wide without cover, and Spirit of Tara going up in the centre, followed by Red Lord, and last of all is Don't Tell Ted. They are backing the speed right off here in the middle stages, and Philosoph's rider takes off now. 800 metres to go, and Philosoph went up to Pesta Manapuri in front. Dane Flyer lets them go to trail them from Gaze on. Bellagio Win starting to make a move up to fifth, followed by County Tyrone, Parfumia. Red Lord's back on the inside. I don't know if that's the place to be. And then came Don't Tell Ted and Spirit of Tara. Coming to the turn, Manapuri's the leader. It's an advance here of Philosoph dropping off from Gaze on. County Tyrone got the inside run, and Red Lord's going to try and follow him through. And further back behind them next is Bellagio Win, who's right down the centre. It's County Tyrone moving up to Manapuri, and now Red Lord gets the split, and Red Lord put pay to them in one hop, and down towards the 200 it's Red Lord sprinting away from County Tyrone, who's battling on. Then Manapuri and Bellagio Win, but Red Lord outgames them to the post and wins by a length. County Tyrone second, Spirit of Tara third, and then came Bellagio Win, Manapuri, followed by Parfumia, Dane Flyer, Gaze on, Philosoph, and Don't Tell Ted last in.
There are your numbers on the Parramatta Cup. 3, 2 and 1. Red Lord, what a dominant win coming off the back of that Melbourne form. Peter Roble for Anthony Cummings over the old fella County Tyrone, ridden by Jimmy Cassidy, almost snuck up there.
He did. Good effort by both these horses. Red Lord coming back from that weight for age form in Melbourne. He wasn't beaten too far down there, and he's come up to Sydney, change of venue, change of scenery, and he's proven too good. Peter Roble content to let him settle towards the rear. We might get a look at their head on here, and you'll see that County Tyrone has taken all the shortcuts. The old fellow was sneaking up on the fence, and as they turned for home, he found himself in second spot. And behind him, you can see, was Red Lord in the red clap, red sleeves, and the black of the Bangalore Stud Syndicate. There is Gaze on. He's had enough for the moment. Manapuri's on the fence. She tried hard again on that inside part of the fence. Mightn't be the best place to be. County Tyrone in the orange blinkers tries his heart out, but Red Lord, he was just had the fresh legs on the scene. He trailed him all the way, and he's raced away for a well-deserved win. Red Lord, too good for County Tyrone, and Spirit of Tara, the widest runner in the red there, working home well for third.
Bellagio Win falling into fourth place there. Fairly wide run at about the 800. Bellagio Win caught 3 wide for a while there. You can see there Jimmy well and truly at work on County Tyrone in the orange blinkers, and he did take those shortcuts, as Richard was mentioning, but Red Lord there just ducking out from behind County Tyrone, and then just sprinted there. Peter Roble pretty much had it in hand from about the 300, you would have thought. Coming down the outside late on, we saw Spirit of Tara and Bellagio Win. Bellagio settled in about 6th place, but as I say, was posted a little bit wide as they were approaching the turn, and in the end it was Red Lord all the way. That Melbourne form absolutely franked. Let's go through the interim totes, courtesy of Inglis, here at Rosehill Gardens for the Cadbury Boost Parramatta Cup. The time there, 2:06:30. Red Lord, the 3 at $3.60, $1.60. Pete Roble for Anthony Cummings. 2, County Tyrone, $3.70. And Spirit of Tara into third at $2.30. Your first 4 anchored by the number 5, Bellagio Win. And that is the trophy they were racing for, and will shortly be handed over to Anthony Cummings and the connections of Red Lord, which in the end really was, along with Bellagio Win, the market mover. Came in a full 60 cents towards the end of betting. 3, 2, 1 and 5. Let's go to Richard Haynes now with some very, very happy people.
Thanks, Frank. Here with Harold Light. And well, if a horse ever appreciated the drop from weight for age back to handicap, it was Red Lord today. It was impressive.
Certainly was, Richard. He's only been up here for about 2 weeks, and since he's been here, the foreman's been very happy with him. He's done everything right. He must like the climate up here or something. And I was talking to Larry Cassidy this morning. He said, Harold, he worked very well on Tuesday morning. So there was a lot to go on, and I think he's done it well today.
I was looking at his form last preparation. He ran third up. He ran second to a little handy horse called Master O'Reilly. He doesn't mind third up.
No, and the way he won today, it's looking that he's going to enjoy further.
Well done, Harold.
Thank you very much.
There he is, Frank. Harold Light, and a very happy man in the light of Red Lord, proving too good here in race 6.
Richard, the overall time 2:06.30, the final 600 in 35.75 as we watch Beat Roble unsaddle the winner of the Parramatta Cup for 2008, Red Lord. 1 1/4 lengths by 1 3/4 lengths, 2:06.30, 35.75. In the end, Red Lord was the second favourite on track and also on the New South Wales tote. Just about to have a chat to the winning rider as we go through the interims courtesy of Inglis. 3, 2, 1 and 5 are your numbers. The winner, $3.60 and $1.60, $3.70, $2.30, and the first 4, 3, 2, 1 and 5 will get you $895 with Bellagio win the favourite in 4th position. Let's go to Richard now with the interview.
Yeah, good on you, Frank. Got Peter Roble here, and Peter, you were quite happy to let him find his feet in the early stages.
Yeah, we were just happy to go back. We drew the outside gate, so we were happy to just go back and let the horse camp where he was happy to camp and not do anything on him until we had to.
And you knew a horse like County Tyrant would be always finding the line. You got it in his back turning for home, and he gave you a nice run into the race.
Well, I smiled a long way from home because I had Jay Cassidy on County Tyrone in front of me, and I thought, well, they're as good as combination as follows any, so I thought I'll just follow him, peel off his back, and all credit to my horse, he really let down nice and attacked the line.
And gives you the impression that a little bit further won't hurt him either.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely go further than that, 2,400, maybe further. That'll be up to Mr. Cummings, but I'm grateful he gave me a chance on a horse today and we could do the job, so thank you, Anthony.
Well done, Peter.
Thank you.
There he is, Peter Roble, doing the job in good style on Red Lord, up from Melbourne, and doing the job here in...